You want to live a luxurious lifestyle without breaking the bank. Well, you're in luck because in today's video, I am going to be teaching you how to be bougie on a budget. I'm about to tell you how to live in luxury so that you can feel bougie while saving money as well. I know the economy is crazy right now, but you shouldn't have to give up your lifestyle in order to live the way that you want to live. I personally have experienced all different types of financial situations. These are the things that I have learned to stay bougie while staying on a budget as well. Even when I was broke, I still found ways to live in luxury. So here are the different categories with the timestamps in case you want to skip ahead. We're going to be talking beauty, social life, home, travel, health and fitness, quality over quantity, and mindset shift. So first up is beauty, which is my favorite subject because I love beauty and self-care. When I think of luxury, I think of smelling good. And honestly, the reason why I think of this is because our material life is based off of the five senses. And one of those five senses is smell. Of course, we want to smell good and we want to smell luxurious as well. That is why today's sponsor is Dossier. If you've never heard of Dossier before, they are a perfume company that is inspired by luxurious brands like the high-end perfumes, and they get inspired by their scents and create their own so that you are able to have a really affordable, luxurious perfume. They only start at $29, and the best part about them is that if you don't like the scent, you could just send it back and get a full refund, or you can get a different perfume. This is the perfume that I use all the time. It is called Fruity Almond. I love this scent so much. I've gone through so many bottles of just this scent because it smells so amazing. It comes in very minimalistic packaging as well. I absolutely love this brand. You guys know I talk about them all the time. That is one of the top ways to stay bougie on a budget is shop with Dossier because they are chef's kiss. So thank you again, Dossier, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the next beauty tip. The next one I think of is nails. So I always want to have my nails done, like always. It makes me feel my most feminine self if we're talking physical qualities. I used to get my nails done for a lot of money actually, and I used to spend upwards to $150 just for getting my nails done. I also hated sitting in the salon for hours on end. My back would hurt, I'd get tired, and I just wouldn't want to do anything the rest of the day. It was just a chore to me to go get my nails done until I figured out that press-on nails nowadays are pretty good quality. And I used to do press-on nails when I was a kid, but they were like literally terrible and they would always fall off. But I realized now that press-on nails are actually pretty good quality depending on who you go with. I started getting them from Etsy. I'm talking about the ones that are really long. I didn't think you could get long press-on nails, but you can, and they can be acrylic, gel, whatever you want, whatever material you want. And I would get them for literally like 30 bucks on Etsy, and they're reusable. And now I go with Glamnetic because look at these. These are so nice. I did these today and they look like real acrylic nails. The best part about this is that one, you save money. Two, they're way better for your nails. Health is wealth here, okay? We don't want crusty, dusty nails. Also, you can reuse them and they don't really fall off as long as you do it correctly. So I use the Glamnetic ones now and they are literally perfect. And they're only like less than 20 bucks. The next step is to actually get ready in the morning. I used to like not get ready. I used to literally like get ready in 5 minutes, if that's what I called getting ready, just putting clothes on and heading out the door. But actually take the time to get ready. Listen to your favorite music, listen to some affirmations, take the time to get ready in the morning because you will feel your most best luxurious self if you just get ready. The next step I have for self-care is to take a luxurious bath in your home. You do not need to go to a spa if you don't want to. You can literally have a spa in your own home, pretty much. When I get back down to Florida, I'm planning on literally getting like one of those like little tray tables for the bath. I'm getting some bath bombs, getting some roses, and like literally make it your own in the way that you want to, and you can literally experience a spa day in the comfort of your own home. The next tip I have for you, if you want high-end brands but you can't really afford it, is to shop on Depop. One, it's more sustainable and better for the planet to buy secondhand clothes, and also I've bought a ton of things on Depop for really good quality and a fraction of the price as well. I will leave my Depop name on the screen right here. I'm gonna have a lot more on Depop within the next couple of months because I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff when I get back down to Florida. It's really nice to be able to buy secondhand secondhand clothing, support a smaller business, and also just be able to actually have luxury products for a really good price. Let's talk about designer here, because I know some of y'all want a designer bag or you want designer clothes. I get it. I personally don't use this, but you can rent designer bags and you can rent designer clothes. I don't really know too much about this, but if you do your own research, I'm sure that you could find something really, really good. It's not cheap, but if you want a designer bag for like some event that you're going to or whatever, and you don't want to pay $5,000 for it, you could pay $100 to $200 for a month and get the bag for an entire month and then just send it back. Next up is social life. So this comes into a couple of different mini categories. The first one is your grocery shopping or your shopping in general. Instead of going to Walmart, because I'm sorry, I hate the energy of Walmart. No shade to Walmart, but like, I just don't like it. I just simply don't. I don't like the energy in there. It's loud, especially if you go in on a weekend. I just don't want to go in there. So if you go into the more bougie grocery stores, you'll be in the energy of people who probably make a lot more than you, and you'll then attract that abundance as well. So it's a win-win. Even if you shop online for your groceries, so do Instacart so that you don't have to go into the stores that you don't want to go into. If you like going to Walmart, great, you do you. But if you want to live more bougie in this aspect of your life, I'd say Walmart is probably not your best bet. Even Target would be better. Shop on the Instacart app and get your groceries delivered. Even if it's from Walmart, you're still saving money by not going to the bougie grocery store. And maybe when you go to the bougie grocery store, you get a pack of cookies or something, or you get a bakery item or something along those lines where you could still experience shopping in the store without breaking the bank. Another tip I have for you is to walk around in the wealthy neighborhood. There is nothing like looking at nice houses and manifesting that to be yours one day. While you walk in these neighborhoods, this is the perfect time to manifest and feel as if you actually live there. Along with this goes go into a nicer coffee shop. It's literally probably just a few cents extra. And I know I told you that we'd be bougie on a budget, but sometimes it is good to spend that little extra coin just to get something that makes you feel really, really good. My next step is to surround yourself with luxurious people, places, and things. So this goes into pretty much everything I just talked about, but this goes into your friend groups and who you're surrounding yourself with in general. If you're around people who complain that they are broke all the time, it's time to surround yourself with new people. Even if you do not have the funds, like I said, go walk in the bougie neighborhood, talk to the people in the bougie neighborhood at the park, see how they're doing, go to different markets with bougie people in it. You'll find that it's much more attainable to have a luxurious lifestyle when you surround yourself with these people, because then you see that it is actually possible for you. Another bonus tip I have for you is to go drive your dream car. If you want a Lamborghini, if you want a Tesla, if you want whatever your dream car is, go test drive it. Before I got this Tesla, we test drove it multiple times. We even rented it. And guess what? The rental price for this car for a couple days was more than what we pay on it per month. Sometimes it's best to just get the damn car. Or even go look in luxurious homes or luxurious apartments. Even if you don't think you can afford it, nobody is doing a credit check on you before you go in and look at these apartments. Let's talk about your home life. If you are stingy with money, I bet you that you do not have decor in your apartment. You probably have the basic necessities that you need, or your decor is just poorly made or really outdated. Go on Pinterest and look at like bougie, nice homes and nice home decor. What you're gonna do is search for those exact items on Amazon so that you get them for a fraction of the price. And they might not be as high quality, but they will give your home a very luxurious feel to it, therefore making you feel like you are bougie. Or go into TJ Maxx because they do have name brand stuff for a fraction of the price as well. Also, clean your place, like clean your room, clean your apartment, clean your house. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but make sure your space is clean, because there is nothing like broke bitch energy when your space is dirty. And then a couple of other things that you could add to your home is candles and flowers. So I highly recommend to add a nice scented candle into your home. It's gonna make it feel a lot warmer and cozier, as well as some flowers. If you have pets, make sure to be conscious of this and aware that some plants and flowers can be harmful to your pets, so make sure that you actually do your research on that. But I highly recommend you to put some flowers into your home because it really uplifts the place. The next category is travel. I bet you're wondering about this, because when I think of luxury, I think about traveling. A lot of times travel comes with very high expenses, but I'm here to tell you that it does not. I traveled pretty much this entire year. I didn't have an apartment that I needed to pay for because I literally chose to live like a traveling lifestyle for a year to see if I liked it, but all of my money went towards traveling instead of rent. If you can't afford to do that and you have to stay where you're at, if you do decide to travel, look on Airbnb rather than bougie hotel. You can find a really nice Airbnb for a really cheap price, as well as if you go to different countries that the American dollar is really strong in. The countries that I traveled to this year was Canada, Japan, and Costa Rica. And with Japan and Costa Rica, the American dollar is really strong. So I got to live like a really luxurious travel life without really breaking the bank very much. Make sure you look into that as well, because your dollar can go a long way in different countries. Me and my friends paid a total of like $600 for one Airbnb for, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 nights in a nice place with a nice view and nice accommodations, and it was only $600 total, which means that it was like $100 to $200 each for us. It was really cheap. So if you have friends that you want to travel with, it can really cut down the costs a lot as well. Another thing I like to do is use the Hopper app. Now, I don't buy anything through the Hopper app, but pretty much what the Hopper app is, it's like for flights, hotels, and like all these different things that you can either get discounts on, or it tracks when the flights are going to be the lowest. So I always put my flight dates in to the Hopper app to see when I should buy my flight tickets and see how much it's going to cost during a certain time of year. I don't buy anything through them, but I always see what the flights are at during certain times of year. Travel out of season. Don't travel during Christmas time. Do not travel during the holidays. I mean, if you want to, you can, but if you're able to not travel during the holidays, I highly recommend it because it's going to cut your travel costs down a lot. Also, cruises are very affordable. Not too long ago, I just looked at a cruise for me and Haruki to go on, and it was only $800 for a cruise to the Bahamas total. So it would have been like $400 each, plus it includes food, it includes literally everything that you need on the cruise ship. It's like the best way to travel in my opinion. I've never been on a cruise, but cruises are pretty affordable. And also, I want you to stop making excuses to not travel, because you literally only live once, and even if you go spend a night at a hotel just to get time for yourself, you know, just one night, $100 or less, you know, get time for yourself and use that as your travel or whatever. Stop making excuses and do a little something for yourself and experience the world. Okay, the next category is health and fitness. If you are an adult watching this video, get health insurance, because health is wealth. I have not had health insurance since I was on my mom's plan, and I highly regret it because I'm low-key falling apart over here. My back hurts. I need, you know, there's certain things that I really need to get health insurance for. So make sure you get health insurance. Me and Haruki are getting health insurance this year, and it is really freaking important to have health insurance, especially if something goes wrong accidentally. So I know you don't really like to plan for, you know, wrong things to go in your life, but it is good to have, and I highly recommend you to get health insurance. I know that this isn't really like being bougie on a budget, but let's say something really did happen to you and you end up in the ER with a $10,000 bill when health insurance literally could have covered that when you're only paying like a couple $100s a month. Trust me, it's worth it. The next thing I recommend is home workouts. Home workouts are literally like, you have no excuse to not do a home workout. Have no weight? Okay, do a weightless workout. Literally, you have no excuse. And if you want to work out somewhere other than your home, I recommend ClassPass. ClassPass is literally so freaking amazing. They have different workout classes that you can literally pay one membership for, and they have different plans as well to suit your needs. But you just pay a membership and you'll be able to get classes at a ton of different studios in your area, not only one. One of the last tips I have for you is quality over quantity. Now, I know some of the things that I mentioned in the video doesn't necessarily sound like it's going to save you money, but at the end of the day, if you choose quality over quantity, it really is going to save you a ton of money in the long run. And the last thing that I have to say is that you're going to have to shift your mindset, because while you can do all of these things, the material world is not luxury until your mindset is luxury. You could have all of the luxurious things in the world and still not even look at it as a luxury and still not be grateful for it. So I highly recommend you to shift your mindset. I have a previous video that talks about this, as well as I just came out with a new meditation. It's 30 minutes long. It literally will will take you on a whole entire journey to shift your mindset in 3 key areas of your life. It's going to address your thoughts, feelings, and actions, so I highly recommend you to go check that meditation out. The link will be in the description below. If you sign up for the email list, you'll get a free gift in that, and you'll also get 10% off your first purchase on my website. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you're able to live a luxurious life moving forward. Be sure to leave a comment of one thing that you are going to do to live a more luxurious lifestyle, and be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I do have a new video coming out about travel and how to travel and manifest your dream vacation. So if you want access to that, I highly recommend you to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss it. So thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!